Hello friends. I'm gonna have to start this video over again because my camera literally fell off my tripod. So we're kind of into this already. So let me explain to you what I have. I'm doing a low carb quick Zuppa soup. If you've ever had Zuppa soup from Olive Garden, this is the low carb version. It's equally as delicious. We probably like it better than the regular version. So because I already had some Italian sausage thawed for today, I decided to make this Zuppa soup. So what I did was I took that Italian sausage out of the casing, put it in there, browned it up with some chopped onion. Then I added in some of my cooked bacon. This is from my pizza shop. By all means, you can get cooked bacon already done. Just make sure it's not those hard bacon bits from the 80s that we all ate on our salad. Get the real bacon. This is the fast process. By all means, if you've got all day to do this soup, fry up your bacon in the morning and do the real thing. Don't have time, gotta go back to work. So into that, I added, in place of potatoes like the original recipe, doing cauliflower. Got the steam in bag, cheated, 5 minutes in the microwave, brought it over, dumped it in. That's when my camera decided to come off the tripod. Okay, so to this I've added some minced garlic, about a tablespoon, whatever, you know, if you like more or less, that's up to you. Then I added some Aleppo pepper, which if you don't have, you can do red pepper flakes to your liking. Now I'm going to add SPG because I didn't season anything yet. Okay. Now we're going to add, and I don't really know how much because, you know, I don't measure anything. I'm trying to do better so y'all have measurements. So let's start. I'm just making soup for Brock and I. And it's so hard to make soup for two people because, you know, the kids are back at their own apartments. Okay, so I'm going to do a cup of chicken broth. Actually, I think I'm going to have to do another cup. Do another cup of chicken broth. So that's 2 cups of chicken broth. Okay, now we're starting to look like soup. Now what I'm going to add to that is, I'll put my lid on my chicken broth because the luck I'm having, I may dump it all over the counter. Okay, here we go. I started this soup about 10 after 1 and it's 1:20. So we're in pretty fast here. This is my heavy cream. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cups of the heavy cream. Okay. There we go. Oh, doesn't that look delicious? Now, if it's really rich, I can either cut it down with some water or I can cut it down with some more chicken broth. Let's see here. I'm going to give it a taste. It's so delicious. Now, I forgot to grab my spinach because, you know, I'm never fully prepared. I'm never on the ball. Let me grab my spinach. The original recipe calls for kale, and kale is kind of hard to find here. I mean, unless I want to go to Walmart or whatever, but didn't have time for all that. I always try to keep baby spinach on hand, and we prefer that. So you can use kale, you can use baby spinach. I'm just going to use my hands, chop it up. As you know, the spinach will wilt down, so you can put in as little or as much as you want. We love spinach. Great source of all kinds of vitamins, minerals, low calories, low carb, superfood. So add your greens, okay? Go. It's 1:25. We're cooking along here, literally. Now, if you like a thick soup, you can add You know, you won't have to add any more broth. If you like a thinner soup, then you can add more of your heavy cream or your chicken broth. I'm going to add some more spinach just because I love it. Now this is all a meal in one. You can serve, if you don't do low carb, serve it with some crusty bread on the side. Sop up that delicious juices. And that's it. This is this delicious Zuppa soup, low carb edition. You can use any kind of sausage. I just had that Italian sausage thawed. I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I just cleaned out my freezer yesterday and started thawing out some things that we might want to have this week. And that was one of them. I did 2 packages. I had thawed 2 packages, so I used them both because, you know, it's not going to stay long in the fridge. There we have it. I'm going to hit it with a little bit more pepper. I'm going to hit it with a little bit more salt. Now you can come in with any spices that you want. If you want it spicier, by all means add more red pepper flakes, more whatever you want. That's it. So this took 20 minutes, this fast edition. I'm going to add in some Parmesan cheese. And that's it, folks, for this delicious, quick Zuppa soup. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit. I'm going to taste it again. Perfection. Oh my, perfection. Here it is, folks. Quick, low carb, 20 minutes tops to put this together. You have a delicious soup. I'm going to put the lid because everything's cooked now. I pre-cooked that cauliflower. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to let her go for 5 minutes and let her date, incorporate, hang out, be beautiful. And then we can eat lunch before we head back to work. Thank you guys. I love you. Hope you have a blessed day.